I do not talk about this enough. Where were you when this verdict was read? I was living in an all-girls lockdown group home. No TV. We had been there for 16 months and none of us had seen any TV. None at all. Okay? No TV at all. And then all of a sudden, the staff was like, hey girls, we need you to come in the office, which by the way, office is where they keep all the scissors and the knives and all the shit we ain't supposed to have access to because again, all girls lockdown group home. So they're like, come into the office, and we're like 12 of us in a tiny little office, okay? And we're literally like packed in, like arm to arm to arm, like, okay, what are we doing here? She had a tiny little TV she had brought from home, okay? It was like 4 inches by maybe 6 inches. Black and white TV that bitch had brought from home. Okay? Because apparently, this had been a discussion in the past weeks. Every week at this group home, the staff had a staff meeting where they would discuss, like, okay, well, this is this girl's main problem, and this is the thing that we're dealing with. And one of the staffs had come forward and said, hey, I really think this O.J. Simpson trial might be like history. It might be history. It might be one of those situations where, like, where were you when John F. Kennedy got shot? Where were you when this verdict came in? Clearly, they were right. So we feel like these, even though they're in a group home, like, it's not their fault that they're here. Like, all of us were there because it was like we were foster kids or whatever. It wasn't because we were, like, in trouble or anything. So they were like, they're not here because of their own volition. They're here because the state put them here. And we should not be the reason why they don't get to see history. So she says, we have all discussed it, and we all feel like it is very important that you watch what is about to happen on TV. Now, we understand that none of you have any context for what is happening on TV, and that is not relevant right now. And me, with my autism, I'm like, what do you mean that's not relevant? Like, it's fucking relevant. What are we about to watch? You are going to watch a court verdict, and it is for a trial that has been going on and is national news and has been a big deal in the real world. And one day, when you're not in this place, you're going to look back and say, where was I? And you're going to want to watch this. You're going to want to have seen this. And we're just like, if you say so. So we watched the verdict. Not guilty. And all of the staff were like, yeah. And we're just like, is it good? It didn't kill it. He's on trial for murder, right? Are we sure it's good that he got away? Like, we're so fucking confused. Like, we do not understand the context of what is going on in this scenario. But that is where I was. I was in an all-girls lockdown group home facility. They brought us in to literally watch the verdict, and we had absolutely no clue what the fuck was going on. So let me tell you, the first weekend pass that I got after that, go home to my mom. Mom, hey, so what's up with this OJ guy? Girl, you need to sit down. Sit on down. And that's when I learned all about OJ and what had happened and all of that. But we watched the verdict with literally absolutely me and 12 other girls. So me and 11 other girls. I was 12. So 11 other girls and me watched this in an all-girls lockdown facility in an office, surrounded by staff. Like, there's 25 people in the tiniest little office. And we had no context. No context. And when I say no context, I mean absolutely zero context. I knew him, and I was like, don't call me Shirley. Shirley. And the staff people were like, huh? I'm like, the guy. Don't call me Shirley. And they just were like, what are you talking about? And it was because of Airplane. It was because of the movie Airplane. Like, I had seen, at some point in my life, I had seen the movie Airplane, and I was able to recognize that he was in the movie Airplane, but all I could remember from the movie Airplane was don't call me Shirley. And they didn't get it. Like, none of the staff people knew the movie well enough to get that reference. So they all just thought I was fucking crazy, but I was not. I was actually not. Because he is actually, in fact, in Airplane. Okay, and we were not allowed any follow-up questions, staff. So we've decided that this is a monumental event, and you should see this verdict. But we are not going to discuss it in any way. We're just like, okay. Literally the first TV we had seen in 16 months, and we all had so many fucking questions. Like, even the kids without autism had a million questions. And then me with my autism, I've got like a notebook of questions. I'm like, I have so many qualifying questions. And they're like, we've decided as a team that we're not going to discuss it at all. At all. So at dinner that night, we're just like sitting around like, that was weird. Huh. Yeah, that was odd. Yeah. We got some tomatoes. It was so fucking just like, and then like we literally did not discuss it at all.